You are watching IPT News, a link between media, communicator, and the viewer.
Today, a campaign was launched against child sexual abuse and the release of videos and audios on the awareness of child sexual abuse. The campaign was launched by the IPS Anjani Kumar, Commissioner of Police Hyderabad, in the presence of Additional Commissioner of Police Crime Shikha Goyal and Ms. Mansa, Miss India 2020. Let's have a look.
Today, we are starting the We Can campaign that aims at increasing the discussion around child sexual abuse and also ensuring that the victims and their primary caregivers have ease of access to the Bharosa services. Through this campaign, we are reinforcing our commitment to the safety and freedom from violence for our next generation. As part of this campaign, we are launching a series of social media campaigns. We are also planning to conduct offline workshops and talks around the issue of child sexual abuse. We would also be restarting our earlier initiatives of workshops for teachers under this campaign, which had been halted due to the pandemic. The Hyderabad City Police and the Bharosa Society have always worked towards creating safe spaces for children in its jurisdiction. Since its inception, the Hyderabad Bharosa Center has filed more than 1,500 cases under the POCSO Act. A recent case comes to my mind, wherein one of the doctors of a government hospital, when she noticed that one of the small 4-year-old girl who had come to her had been sexually abused, took the courage and came to us for registration of a case. I am happy to share with you that after following it up to the last, the accused has been given 25 years of rigorous imprisonment. We are also working to ensure rehabilitation of this child. I would also like to sensitize all the stakeholders that post-COVID-19, the internet has become a medium for commission of crimes against children. I would call out to all teachers, parents, and other caregivers to be aware of the increased risk that the children are facing today. In order to educate children about online safety, the Hyderabad City Police, in collaboration with HCHC, has already started the Cyber Smart program, in which 100 schools are being now taking these classes for online safety of children. And we have already touched more than 5,000 children. I look forward to collectively working towards making a stronger society by providing our children the care and protection that the Constitution accords them.
Child sexual abuse is a reality. It's a startling reality, and we all need to come together to identify and rescue such children and even prevent such cases from even occurring in the first place. Educate children about good touch and bad touch, what is right, what is wrong, what is healthy and what is unhealthy. It is equally important to educate the adults, the parents. And so I think it is the responsibility of us as adults more than children. I would like to talk about one issue which is very close to my heart, and this happened way back in college when I was volunteering with this organization called Make a Difference. Every Sunday, I would go down to shelter homes here in Hyderabad, and with my volunteer friends, we would teach math and English to the children around there. And I remember this one moment during class where I was surrounded by children. They were running all around me. There was so much chaos in our environment, but I never felt more at peace and at bliss than in that very moment. And I remember thinking that this is the moment that I want to elevate. This is really what I want to pour my energy into. And in fact, that is what took me to Miss India, because here was a platform for me to elevate the work that I was doing and take it to a much larger scale. I think when we talk about strengthening our protection system for children, it's not something that can be solved in a day, right? It's difficult work, and it's difficult for decades long. And that's why it's important that we all come together and pour our energy into this in a way that we don't stop, because this work never ends. I'm not sure how many of you know this, but 1098 is actually the child care helpline, the national child care helpline. And I think more and more people need to know about this because we have a toll-free 24-hour service in our country which is dedicated to rescuing children. And it's such helplines which in fact dedicate their efforts. I've spoken to children who are victims of child marriage, victims of child labor, to really understand what can we do better, right? How can we help? How can we team up and really make a difference? And so, as a part of this project, I think my two primary focus goals are making this helpline more aware. I'm just grateful to be partnering with you, grateful to be learning from so many passionate individuals, and I really hope that we achieve something extraordinary from this. Thank you.
It is a matter of great privilege and honor for Hyderabad City Police to be associated with Manasa in her endeavor to make the world better. And I thank Manasa Varanasi that she has picked up a very relevant and most important cause, that is child sexual abuse and its prevention. Awareness for that is what is required more in the society now, because now society is more mobile, more dynamic. The protection of joint family system, which was there earlier, is not there because both the partners are working. People are leaving from one place to another at a very short span of time. Interaction with strangers are more and more happening now. And therefore, the vulnerabilities have also gone up. I would recommend that such kind of awareness exercise with the help of government department, and we have a wonderful officer here, Srimati Divya, who has been such a dedicated person that we feel encouraged by our participation with her. I must confess one thing, that the word Varanasi is very, very appealing. That is the only city which has the continuous habitation for more than 6,000 years of Indian history, world history. It represents the culture, the golden culture from where we started. And it also represents the ethos of women education. I really thank you, Manasa, that the path which you have chosen, it is an endless journey. It is not just a crown on your head, but it is a big responsibility which will push you and all of us to reach greater height of safety and security in every form. Because no concept of human dignity is complete unless and until we have safety and security first. Thank you so much.
This particular subject is very, very close to my heart as the Secretary and the Commissioner for Women and Child Welfare in the state. No strata of the society in any part of the world can rest easy and say that this is not an important subject. Child sexual abuse, as rightly pointed out by all the dignitaries on the stage, is not only a problem of a particular village, state, country, but of the entire world. This particular subject, if every parent, every teacher, and every adult takes this up very seriously, then I'm sure that we can prevent this from happening. So this child sexual abuse happens because the child is so scared to report it, or the child doesn't understand what is happening. So if we all join hands together to teach the child that what is good touch, what is bad touch, who is a safe adult, who is not, and how to communicate freely with parents, then it will definitely, we all can together stop this from happening. The number which Mansa has been so fervently and so diligently promoting is 1098. 1098 along with 100 are the two pillars which can definitely ensure the emergency response to any such child. But very few people know about 1098. So why is 1098 equally important as 100? When the child has gone through the trauma, there has to be a person who is friendly to the child, who's a psychosocial counselor, also reaching the spot at the same time. And children sometimes find officers in uniform slightly intimidating. So there has to be a person who also is non-uniformed and who can talk to the child. So if these two vehicles reach at the same time, then the child feels safe. So every district has a district child protection unit as mandated by the Act. The district child protection unit has 12 numbers of district child protection officers. And whenever a call is made, they actually go and respond to the child issues, whatever it might be. So I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart to lend your voice, your time and your commitment to this cause. Thank you so much.
అంటే దీని ముందు మన దగ్గర ఒక సెంటర్ విచ్ పోలీస్ ఎప్పుడు ఉండేది, కానీ పోలీస్ రెస్క్యూ చేస్తుంది, కేసు నమోదు చేస్తుంది, దానికి ఇన్వెస్టిగేట్ చేసేది, ఛార్జ్ షీట్ చేసేది, నేరస్తుని శిక్ష పడేటట్టు చూసేది. కానీ ఆ ప్రాసెస్ని కంప్లీట్ చేయడానికి చాలా ఇబ్బందులు ఉండేవి. సో ఈ భరోసా సెంటర్ వచ్చినాక ఆ చాలా ఇబ్బందులు అన్నీ అంటే చాలా ఈజీగా దాటిపోతున్నాం. అది కాకుండా ఒక స్టెప్ ముందుకు వెళ్తున్నాం. ఇప్పుడు రెస్క్యూ కంటే రీహాబిలిటేషన్ అని ఒక స్టేజ్కి వచ్చేసాం. పిల్లలు కానీ ఉమెన్ కానీ హూ ఆర్ విక్టిమ్స్ ఆఫ్ వైలెన్స్ ఆర్ సెక్షువల్ వైలెన్స్, వాళ్ళకి రీహాబిలిట్ చేయడం, వాళ్ళకి ఒక ఆల్టర్నేట్ ఆప్షన్ ఇవ్వడం. సో that has become a very important aspect of Bharosa's functioning. So Bharosa is no less a celebrity than any of the celebrities it hosts in its premises. So at this moment I would of course extend our heartfelt gratitude and thanks to Mansa Garu for coming here, for taking the time out, for bringing synergy into this effort to make the world a safer place for children. Why only safer? A much better place, a happier place for children. I thank Divya Devarajan Garu for coming here. Bharosa, of course, is a joint initiative of the police as well as the Women and Child Welfare Department, and it has always been supported by the department, and especially after Divya has come, Sirisha tells that the cooperation has increased even more. So I think it goes back to their earlier association at Adilabad. I thank her for being here and supporting us in every way possible.
Thank you for watching IPT News.